Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Great Maniacs gather! My camera's working again. It stopped working for a second. He's done it before, like suddenly you turn it on and it's just blank screen. But it's working again now, which is cool because I'm going to show you some more comic books. Right. An eBay buy. I was just trying to finish off my little run of Batman that I'm trying to get. It's a complete run. Not a complete run, obviously, nowhere near the complete run. But just like from X number to X number that I'm trying to get without any gaps. So yeah, one of the ones from the Year 1, Part 1. There's old Brucey. There's Mr. and Mrs. Wayne. Sadly no longer with us in this picture. And that's thus Batman was born through tragedy. Right, and this next batch I think I got these all from one seller on Facebook, and I was like, oh yes, and I love this little batch of comics actually. I could be wrong, but this is some nice little batch of comics. I've got a detective comic, number 426. Batman plays a deadly game of killer's roulette, and the elongated man solves a baffling new mystery, trail of the fadeaway footprints. And Batman's about to commit suicide. To Robin, Batgirl, Superman, all those near and dear to me. Shortly I will take gun in hand and put an end to what has become a meaningless life. A life without honour. Signed, the Batman. And unfortunately, I know, if Bill from Comic Max Musings happens to watch this, the guy has spelled honour wrong. He's left out the U. So it's probably best that he ends it, if you think about it. Anyway, little joke there, little joke. Never best to end it. Ignore that. Right. Reach out if you're ever feeling in that blinking frame of mind. Right, extra, a great Super Baby story. Superboy, when I told you to do something about that fire, why didn't you fly there instead of turning in an alarm? Gosh, you're right, Chief. I just didn't think, I guess. What's come over you, Superboy? You're pulling one boo-boo after another. Featuring Superboy as the simpleton of steel. How can you not love Silver Age madness? I don't know. I reckon that people who don't like Silver Age have got no souls. That's what I think. Everyone looks at this and goes, "Oh, that's stupid." Yes, it is stupid, and you have to embrace the stupid. You have to embrace the silly. It's magnificent. It's magnificent silliness. I love it. Great stuff. Right, slightly more serious, Superboy. Tell us, Superboy, what secret is hidden in that buried box? Oh no! This is unbelievable! It can't be him! Menace of the mysterious Voyager, plus super marriage or super flop, and the six-legged Legionnaire. It's quite possible the six-legged Legionnaire might be Lana Lang, because she becomes Insect Girl, doesn't she? And she has extra legs as she turns into a certain insect, obviously 6 legs, because most insects, all insects have got 6 legs, but she can also become like millipedes and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, I'm not too sure of all the family of insects and stuff, but yeah, anyway, let's move on. Right, this is a beautiful 100-page special in funkin' nice condition. Lovely and red as well for some reason. I just like it. Yellow, red. It's got a 10p price stamp on it, which it looks quite cool. It's originally a 50-cent issue. Wow, 50 cents for a 100-pager. Right, 100 action-packed pages of story and art from cover to cover. Clark Kent's Superfather and Superboy's balloon trick. And it's just he's lifting up this weight with some of the pictures of the stories inside and on the side of the weight, and you got all these chaps waiting here, like watching him. I'm trying to identify who they all are. You got a lot of members of the Legion of Superheroes. You looks like the Star Spangled Kid. I'm not sure who guy with the horn is there. Pied Piper? Surely not. So I'm not, and this guy here on the end, I think he's a Legion of Superhero member, the one who has the sound powers. He's got a funny name, Tyrock. I think he's called Tyrock. And then you've got Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy, Brainiac 5, Phantom Girl, Chameleon. Looks like Karate Kid, and then there's these two here. And then you've got Lightning Lad there. These two here in blue. No clue who those guys are. Yeah, interesting. Very similar costumes, but not quite exactly the same. But anyway, it's a lovely little book. Another giant, another sexy giant. I'm not sure if this is a 100-pager though. No, or an 80-pager. I can't see it saying anywhere, but it's got everything on here. DC Giant G76, World's Finest. Superman and Batman together in World's Finest Comics, number 197. It's Superman versus Batman in 3 titanic tales. The world's finest heroes fight a duel in Kandor. Batman and Robin engineer the capture of Superman. Batman is warden of the Prison of Heroes. And extra, a Green Arrow story drawn by Jack Kirby. And look at that beautiful, lovely way it's split up, and you know, you've got this flash like flashing off in the directions, and then you got a little corner. I just love the inventive and amazing ways that they manage to break up covers like this. I love this kind of cover. A lot of people don't like it, like when they're broken up or when they're in little boxes or anything. I mean, I dig it when it's like a tiny loads of boxes. I just think it looks cool. Like all the different things going on. It's like there's so much to soak in. Like I said, I've probably said a good few many times before, but some of these old comic covers, you can spend more time reading the cover than you can take reading the whole of a modern comic book. Right. Over to Marvel, I've got Hulk number 300, a special abnormally large size issue. It doesn't look that big, it's probably like, maybe it's like 40 pages or something, I'm not too sure. I can't even tell if it is larger, but I wouldn't know. If it didn't say it on the cover, I wouldn't know if it was a larger issue. It looks like Hulk's on a rampage and Avengers plus Spider-Man are coming to try and stop him. Right, that's what I've got off Facebook. I've got a couple more on the way from Facebook, so I won't finish this video today. I'll wait to see. I might leave it till next week actually, because I've got my video with Zars and Mrs. Zars to come up first. Right. So I went to my dad's last weekend. My brother was down with my nephews, and me and my nephews went to the comic shop, and I just picked up a couple of. These are just 50p each. The Vigilant, this is some kind of tie-in from 2000 AD, and some of these characters are old characters from older UK comics, because I think it's Rebellion, the company that owns 2000 AD, have bought out the properties of a lot of the older UK characters. This one here, this is Blake Edmonds, who was started off in a story called Death Wish that my brother used to get. Because when we went to my dad's at the weekends, he got 2 comics for him, 2 comics for me every week. And my brother got the first issue of Speed in 1980. We were trying to work it out when it came out, and I guessed 79, 80, so I was right. I was quite surprised. I actually sold all of the comics on eBay ages ago actually, but the first appearance of Blake Edmonds, and Blake Edmonds is in here as well. Basically he's a stuntman who got badly burnt, and so he does ever more increasingly daring sports and stunts, and not really caring if he lives or dies. He's not going to commit suicide, flashing back to the suicide I was talking about earlier, but he's just doing very, very dangerous stunts, and like he's like, if I die, I die, I don't care. He's not seeking it out, but he's kind of seeking it out. But he's not seeking it out from like doing it, you know, himself 100% kind of thing. Yeah, anyway, so there's another one old one in here as well. It's Pete's Pockets. It used to be like they changed it to Pete's Pocket Army, but it used to literally be like a humour comic. They seem to have turned him into a more serious, up to date. Basically, he had pockets that he could, like pockets were eternal or something, and he could put anything in there, and it was just like they could take anything out of his pocket that he could think of, kind of thing. It was kind of weird, but it was mainly done for like jokes and japes, and there was no kind of like serious elements to it. But I think like they kind of serioused it up. And this was a one shot, so I thought 50p, I'll pick it up. Batman Arkham Knight, special issue featuring the early adventures of Batgirl. Hey, don't forget about yours truly and Harley Quinn. There you go. So for 50p. And I picked up a load of JSA doubles that I've already got them, but I thought I'd try and sell them, see if I could sell them on. We'll see how that goes. Right, but yeah, I've got 2 more, definitely got 2 more lots from Facebook buyers. Not massive lots though, like I think 3 comics from one person, 2 comics from another person maybe, can't remember now. But I'll add them to the end of this video, and if there's anything else as well. Yeah, I'll be back later. Alright, so I've got a few more books this week. Superboy. I did show these on Geeky Weekly this week. For what you did to me, Superboy, hear my dying curse. From this moment on, every super deed you perform will bring you closer to your grave. The Glass Nightmare. Now, Superboy, 1 minute more and Superboy dies of kryptonite unless you give in to my demands. To our demands, sorry. He's been caught inside a prison jailbreak. Using him as a hostage. Right, and this one was just thrown in for free with those with that order. So, free comic book. Right, a couple of Conans. It's the Sumerian. It's like a Conan by another name. It says uncensored, but I don't think there's anything much to see with the uncensored bit. I read one before. I don't remember there being any extra rudeness to it or extra violence, but not I can recall anyway. Maybe there's some nudity, I can't remember. Queen of the Black Coast, that one. I think that's both parts. I was actually just after this one because I had picked up number 1 from somewhere and I went to number 2 to finish it off, and the guy was selling those as well, so I thought, well, I might as well pick them up as well. This is part 2 of Red Nails. It's a weird little thing down here. Our comeback will be bigger than our setback. I don't know what that's on there for. Did the company Ablaze have a setback? Is that referring to them? I don't know. Right, and I've got an old Conan annual. Not the greatest depiction of Conan on there, I must say. Eric, is that Eric? Don't know. He does look quite interesting. Right, and then we've got a Hulk 401. I believe he's fighting Ironclad of the UFOs there. And lastly, I picked up this nice Journey into Mystery, House of Mystery. Right, and that's it for this video. Try not to buy anything as usual. We'll see how that goes, eh? I'm not sure if I can be bothered to make any more videos, but either haul videos. We'll see. I'm not really in a good mood today, but I'll probably change my mind next week. But anyway, I'll try not to buy any. Oh, I've got some on order, but I've kind of I thought, oh, let's not go into my financial problems. Anyway, I'm out of here. Cheers for watching, and till next time, have a great, if there's a next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.